How are you doing? I'm Morgan Hickman. This is World Strongest Reviews NFL Predictions. It's what I'm here for. It's what I do aside from working comic books. But who cares about that? That's for nerds. And this is for football nerds. All right, so last week, another strong performance for ya boy. Went 13 for 16, so, I mean, it's not a bad ratio. I was going to say, if you're throwing it down some bets, might want to stop by, tune in, because I obviously know what I'm talking about here. And last week's games were a little easy. The ones I did miss were actually, I was perfect all the way up until Sunday afternoon when the Seahawks lost to the Buccaneers. That was the worst. One of, the Rams one might have been worse because it's to the Rams. And this was to a team that deserved a bit more, that I feel a bit better losing to. I mean, the Buccaneers showed up. The Buccaneers finally looked like the team that I thought they would be way earlier in the season when I was picking them. This was a meeting of the Seahawks maybe at their most banged up in the last couple seasons. We're out 5 starters versus the Buccaneers, who are the healthiest they've been all season. I mean, they had everyone there, and they stepped up. I mean, the guy whose dad died making the interceptions, well, shit. How are we supposed to beat dead dad guy? Anyway, so and then let's see. I didn't call the Chiefs beating the Broncos, but I feel that was kind of a 50-50 game. Tough one to call. Packers against Eagles. I did not call that one either. I should have. But really, this was kind of like a litmus test to prove if the Eagles' receiving core really is that bad, and their cornerbacks, and their receiving, just their backfield on both ends of the ball, and they are both no bueno. It's too bad. I mean, granted, they didn't know that they were going to be getting a quarterback that would need good receivers, and that's something that they can kind of look forward to in the next draft. But then again, if you go and draft another Nelson Aguilar, maybe you can't be trusted. Anyway, so yeah, a good week. Your boy knows. The dude abides. Let's start into week 13. Lucky 13. This week, I'm not going to lie, it looks really tasty. There are a lot of good matchups. Even the bad matchups between bad teams should be kind of entertaining. So quick, Barry Bongstein. Okay, there's a hair in my weed. Again, this is very legal. I live in Portland, Oregon. This godless state. Okay, so Thursday, December 1st. We got to kick it up into December. The season is closing down, people. This is the last month of fucking football. It comes and it goes so quick. It's so sad. Someone needs to talk to them about maybe opening up the season more. Maybe instead of 4 preseason games, 2 less preseason games, 2 more regular season games. I don't know. Give the fans something. And also, quit it with the goddamn commercials. You're losing fucking viewers. Okay. December 1st, Cowboys at Vikings. A matchup I was looking forward to so much in week 5 is now pretty lame. So I'm going to give it to the Cowboys. Vikings just lost to the Lions. They're just, they're in not a good place. They could even be choppable or forkable or whatever. Cowboys are going to take them down. Give me the Cowboys. Thursday Night Football. All right. Sunday, December Quattro. A slate of solid games, really. I'm excited for each, maybe all but one. And we'll get to that. But first, Lions at Saints. Between 2 crazy fun to watch teams. This should be a good one. I'm going to give it to the Saints. They're at home. I trust their crazy offense a bit more than the Lions. The Lions have they've just irked out every single win, and I feel that's hard to do against a team like the Saints, whose defense is looking not as horrible as it used to be. And whose offense can, shit, they dropped 48, 49 on the Rams. So give me the Saints. Speaking of the Rams at Patriots. Jared Goff is certainly going to get a good wake-up call in the NFL. He's taking on the Patriots and then Seahawks and maybe a couple other good-ass teams, in his first few starts. Give me the Patriots, obviously. I feel the Rams, could do it. I don't think this is a huge write-off game because, their defense just got so embarrassed last game that they are going to be looking to save their respect in themselves. So to just salvage, any kind of defensive performance. Give me the Patriots though, because how can you not call them? But maybe the Rams could pull it off. You could see it. Okay, Broncos and Jags. The one bad game. Give me the Broncos. No need to say much there. Niners at Bears. We get a couple of the worst teams. The two teams that are really kind of fighting for the second worst of the NFL, in my opinion. Well, no, never mind. I believe I put the Jags second to last. So I guess they're fighting for third. Anyway, Niners at Bears. Give me the Niners because they want to win a game. And this is a game that I think they finally feel that they can win. They're going to try really hard. They haven't looked horrible. I mean, they have made good, they have put up good performances in their last few games with Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick is certainly playing pretty good. I think they could get it done. They could, but I could also see the Bears taking it because they're not, they're both horrible. Give me the Niners, whatever. Fuck it. Next, Texans at Packers. So Packers finally got the win last week. That was good. Showing that, against a questionable offense, they're able to make the stops, and then their offense can outscore. So as long as their offense can outscore you, they'll probably win. I like the Packers here for that reason. I think they can outscore the Texans, who have been looking better, but they did just lose to the Chargers. And I'd say after that Packers last win, and it's at the Packers, so I'm comfortable going Green Bay. Give me the cheese. Okay, this is a good ass fucking game. Chiefs at Falcons. This is I love how the AFC West and the NFC South have clashed because they're a couple of pretty good divisions. And this is a tough one. Because both of these teams have beat the Broncos defense now. Falcons did it a bit more convincingly. It's at Falcons. I want to say the Chiefs, because as a Seahawks fan, I kind of want the Chiefs to win. Falcons are getting a little close now with that last loss. But give me... Fuck it, give me the Chiefs. Upset. I don't know. I think the Falcons will probably win, but fuck it, give me the Chiefs. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Dolphins at Ravens. Another good game. This is going to be a good week. Dolphins, win streak. Ravens leading their division. Something's got to give here. The Steelers are nipping at the Ravens' heels right now. We'll get to them in a second. So the Ravens need every win they can get. However, the Dolphins, they need every win they can get because the Patriots are leading their division to make the playoffs. So this is going to be a great matchup. Give me the Dolphins. Give me the Dolphins because they're just looking a little bit hotter. And the Ravens have, like, while they've been winning their games, the last team they beat was the Bengals. And then, like, right before that, I don't know, not a lot of, like, super convincing wins by the Ravens. Flacco isn't looking that great, whereas the Dolphins are looking pretty convincing. So, I don't know. Give me the Dolphins. Eagles at Bengals. Give me the Eagles. Bengals are just too banged up right now. Eagles are like just going to be dying for a win. They're so bummed after losing that game. It is a short week, but I mean they just played so bad. It's like you guys hopefully have energy in the tank. That's it for the morning games. Let's move on to the afternoon. Afternoon we have Bills at Raiders. Another good game. It just doesn't stop. The Bills need, now competing with the Dolphins, they need every fucking win to make it to the playoffs. The AFC playoff wild card race is going to be very entertaining. With the AFC West, just I don't know. I feel like the AFC is actually maybe a little bit better. I always ripped on it at the beginning of the season, but now with the way things are working out, it's got a little bit more respect. But then again, I want to see Dolphins or Bills beat the fucking... And granted, the Bills did beat the Patriots. Dolphins, it's your turn. You got them at home, so let's see what happens. I think the last game of the season again, or something like that. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Give me the Raiders against the Bills. They're just looking a bit better. Yeah, I think most people pick the Raiders, but I believe the Bills could do it, and the Raiders will have to play hard to win. And if they win, the Bills might be kind of out of the... If the Dolphins win and the Bills lose, Bills might be kind of done out of the playoff race. We'll see, though. Next, Bucks at Chargers. Another good game. Bucks are certainly convincing right now due to the fact they just beat Kansas City and Seattle back-to-back. Now they're taking on the Chargers, and... I mean, I think I gotta go Bucks. They're looking too hot. They're looking very hot, whereas the Chargers, I guess, they did beat the Texans, but as of right now, I like the Bucks more than Texans. It's at San Diego, but I don't know, something tells me that, Bucks could pull it off. It's another sunny place. Give me the Bucks. Give me the Bucks. Yeah, we'll see. Buccaneers, are you going to continue your for realness? All right. Giants at Steelers. Another good game. I was saying, they're all good though. They're just all good until we get to the stinker on Monday. So this is tough. This is tough. The Steelers did beat the Colts convincingly, but they were sans Andrew Luck, so, you can't give too much to that. And it was a bit of a closer game than the scoreboard let on. The Giants are looking a bit more for... The Giants have had an easy-ass schedule. A lot of people saying who are the, kind of fraudulent, playoff teams right now, and most would say Texans and Giants, the AFC, NFC versions. Giants, simply because both teams have had mad easy schedules. I mean, the last 3 weeks, the Giants took on the Browns, the Bengals, and let's see, sorry, and the Bears. The Browns, the Bengals, and the Bears. Yeah, the B... That's kind of fun. Someone should do something with that. Anyway, so yeah, the last few wins, and then before that, the Eagles, who are now looking a bit soft themselves. So I need to be convinced on Big Blue. Yeah. So give me the Steelers. I don't know. Give me the Steelers, and I won't be surprised if I'm rooting for the Giants here. But just because their schedule's been so easy, while the Steelers have been tested a bit more, they're going to be angry. They need every win to just like now their playoff making the playoffs is in jeopardy for the Steelers, which no one thought was going to be a fucking issue at the beginning of the season. So really, this is kind of like a test for both teams. There's a lot of tests here, like which team is for real, and really, like if the game's close, it'll be still hard to pick. But give me the Steelers. Give me Pittsburgh. All right, next Redskins the Washington racial slurs at the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals just lost. Pretty good game. Well, nah, never mind. Falcons kind of pounded them like throughout the last three quarters. So give me the racial slurs. The Cardinals might be kind of dead. They don't know really what they're playing for maybe anymore. After this one, playoffs are not going to happen. Yeah, they're just a little defeated maybe. And I see that continuing. So give me the racial slurs. Now, Sunday night. Sunday night. We got Carolina Panthers at the Seattle Seahawks. Panthers just took another loss. They're just like the Cardinals now, where they are chopped, forked, whatever. Their playoff hopes are over. I mean, foreseeing a miracle. And quite frankly, the Panthers ain't going to get that because their schedule from here on out is like really hard, and their opponents are just like every week. Yeah, they're getting a little bit more ahead. Their divisional opponents. Give me the Seahawks. I know they like got fucking mollywopped by the goddamn Buccaneers last week, but like I said, they were out, or maybe I haven't said, they were at 5 fucking starters. Procise, who, hasn't played that much, but still, like, dual running back, now we only have Rawls. We missing Procise, Deshaun Shed, who's, okay, a loss. Fucking Earl Thomas, who, huge, irreplaceable, gigantic. Michael Bennett, huge, gigantic, irreplaceable. And, motherfucking Justin Britt, who I didn't really realize, but huge, irreplaceable. So I think most of those guys, well, yeah, minus Process, because he's like pretty much done. He might be here for the playoffs. We'll see. So really, like, I'll count it for 4. I think all 4 of those guys will have a good chance of being back. Michael Bennett will be practicing. Earl Thomas, like, him and Deshaun Shed were, I think, kind of game time decisions, along with Justin Britt for last week. I think they will be good. I think they were even saved just, like, for this fucking game so we could win at home on Sunday night against the Panthers. Give me the Seahawks. We're going to want payback. And the Panthers aren't really playing for much. And also the Seahawks just want, like, they're going to want to fucking erase what happened last week, that the taste of defeat. So give me Seattle for a fucking rebound game. Sure. Okay. Monday night, December 5th. Not really much to talk about here because it's a fucking horrible game. It's like a repeat from last season where the Jets beat the Colts, and that was kind of the start of the Colts' downward spiral into nothingness last season. And this year will be the opposite because the Colts will facilitate the Jets, or really, I mean, come on, it's beating a dead horse. Colts. Easy. All right. That is week 13. 13. I am Morgan Hickman. Give me a follow on the Twitter, Morgan Hickman 64, all one word. You can subscribe. I love the comments. Let's comments. Let's comments. Until next time, so long, happy campers.